What's up, y'all? I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. So this is one of my favorite guys right here, man. Uh this guy right here, he put me on a lot of game. I ain't gonna flex on you. He when I say hold on. All right, my neck been hurting for a couple of days. All right, so when I say this guy is the truth, his name is Benny Ray. I think he changed it on here. Let me see what he changed it to. I've been arrogant. That nigga changed it to I've been arrogant. Okay. So yeah. Um he put me on some game today. I'm about to play this clip. Uh it was very interesting, which when I play this clip, after I play this clip, we talk about it. I'm gonna break it down. You know, I'm gonna play another clip, and this is gonna explain some things about why. It's almost like why celebrities? Why did celebrities? Not even celebrities. Remember back in the day where they used to be like, uh, they used to say to you, oh, I'm Indian. They'd be like, oh, what tribe you from? Nigga, you ain't Indian. What tribe you from if you Indian? You remember that? You remember that? Okay. I want you to hold on to that. Hold on to that right quick, okay? Hold on to that. All right, here we go. Here we go. He look kind of crazy right here. I'm gonna try to start you over, buddy. There you go. You look better right there. Here we go. Here we go. Hmm. So William Lynch. I remember there's some elementary schools, especially in North Carolina. I think. Let me see. Hey Siri, how many schools are named after William Lynch?
At least three schools have been named in Harrison's honor: William Henry Harrison High School in Evansville, William Henry Harrison High School in West Lafayette, Indiana, and William Henry Harrison High in Harrison, Ohio. This answer is from Wikipedia.
Hey Siri, is there any schools named after William Lynch?
Okay, I found this on the web for Is there any schools named after William Lynch? Check it out.
Yeah. Welcome to PS 368, the William Lynch School. Oh, okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. So there is a school named after William Lynch. I believe there was a school named after William Lynch when I was in North Carolina. So I don't believe it's just in New York. But let's continue. Now before we go through this, please do listen carefully because and if you want to go see the actual video, I'm gonna replay it without talking. But we're gonna talk about this shit. Or should I replay? Should I play it? Should I play it while I'm talking? Should I play it? Nah, let's just play it first and then listen to it first and then Yeah, talk about it. Because I didn't listen to the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie. I just heard a part of it and I said, oh, hell to the Nizam. All right, we're gonna pause it. Oh, yeah. The breaking process of the African American woman. Then take the female and run a series of tests on her to see if she will submit to your desire willingly. Test her in her every way because she is the most important factor of good economics. If she if she shows any sign of resistance in submitting completely to your will, do not hesitate to use the bullwhip on her to extract the last bit of it out of her. Boy, we're gonna be fighting to the day, boy. I'll put a pistol to your head before you can even crack that whip, bitch. Fuck you talking about? Boy, what? Boy, bruh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I forgot I was on live. Oh boy, what? Mm-mm. She would, yeah. That's crazy. Hold on. You said go back a little bit, Benny. Go forward a little bit. Okay. Take the meanest and most restless, stern, strip him. Okay. Okay. What else you got to say? All right, we're gonna run that back. We're gonna talk about it. Uh, cause boy, I was trying to hold back from hitting that pause button. I ain't gonna lie. I said I was gonna let this shit play, so I'm gonna let it play. So let's run it back and let's talk about it because that was a lot to take in. Uh, yeah, as you can see today, you man, they bringing in. Let me tell you something, man. I like to help people, and one thing about me is I can sniff your bullshit out a mile away. Cause sometimes I can be a bullshitter, and I can admit that, and I'll let you know, yeah, nah, nigga, I'm bullshitting, but I was helping this chick out, right? Um, she speak a lick of English, and I was learning Spanish at the time, and so I'm trying to talk to her, but sometimes I had to use translation. But she told me one day that it was so funny. She told me one day that she was white, but she was a little bit darker than me. And but she had straight hair, like hair was very straight. And she's like, I'm white. I said, you what? I just busted out laughing in her face. Like I couldn't help but laugh because she here you go talking. You can't talk a lick of English. You can't talk a lick of English, but you say you white. Hey man, she identify as white. So I just I laughed at her and I was just like, okay, that's fine by me. I was a little bit confused. I ain't gonna lie because why wouldn't you be proud of where you from? I'm Venezuelan. Like that's where you from. Like man, come to find out, this girl had a whole man. Listen, that's what made me uneasy about her is when she told me she was like, I have. She has a social security card and an ID under somebody else's name, but her real name was Rudy, and she had a social security card and an ID with her face on it under another name. And I looked at her and I was like, how the fuck did you get that? I was kind of confused. But later on, after, I got her away from me because I kind of got this. The reason why I stopped helping her was because she asked me, she said she was going to give me a large lump sum of money. And she was like, I'll give you about 25 bands just so you can sponsor me. So I looked into the sponsorship, and what I seen was you had to unveil a lot of information about yourself, and as far as money goes, and the government don't tell me where they spending their damn money. So why the fuck am I giving up my information on how my money is being spent and how much is coming into my house? That's what I had a problem with. Um, and when I seen that, I was just like, no, I'm okay, cause I don't give a fuck. Money, 25 man, it don't. Money don't tease me. It don't appease me. I don't care for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing about me. I'm very, very, very cool on what I have, and I'm okay because if God wanted me to have it, it'll appear just like that. It'll appear. You know why? Because I put a lot of work into this world, and I put a lot of good energy into this universe. But yeah, like I kind of got off of that situation because, for one, she had that fake ID and a social security card. I understood why she had it. It was so that she could find work. I understood that. So it was kind of like a bittersweet type of thing. Like, how the fuck you get that? But okay, I understand why you got it. Like, you trying to go about things in the right way, but I felt like she was trying to slip my name into the sponsorship anyway without my permission. So I had to pew on that ass. My black ass will get ghost on you. And the only time I get ghost on a person is if I feel like you're trying to do me wrong, And one thing about me is like I'll help you if I feel like you need that help. If I don't feel like you need that help, I'll surpass you. You know what I'm saying? But it was just too funny, and like the things that I've been through so far by helping people, I keep that at a distance now. I do not help everybody, um, and I kind of don't even want a lot of people in my energy. To be honest with you, I like to. I really love to stay to myself, And if you ain't on, if you not on what I'm on, it's really like there's no point in me even talking to you. I don't want to be around you. What's the point? What's the point of being around you? Yeah, you're not on what I'm on. So what are we talking for? Because I don't want to waste my breath. That's why I made these videos. Because if you're not on what I'm on, then that's fine. You ain't even gonna watch it. I'm cool with that. Shit. I'm cool with that. But let's get to this video. Let's get to the breakdown because I got another video to show you. So when you talk about speeches and when they deliver speeches, you know, I guess it's to a point where uh they okay. So the Willie Lynch theory, if you're putting it into play and to if you were to compare it to like what's going on in Black America, right? Take Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, anybody who, hell, Tupac, killed. Everybody died, so and they died in a very public way, very public way, so everybody can see it. Uh, Nipsey Hussle, very public way. I don't care. This is my thing, man. Like I guess that's my mentality. I don't give up. I don't give up. And like Tupac to me, all these people who passed away are very nice because to be honest with you, I would be snatching souls as soon as I left. Especially if I didn't have a chance to repent and or make it right with God first, and you took my life before I had a chance to make it right. Ooh, oh yeah, we fighting. Yeah, I'm coming for that soul. I don't care. I don't care how many ancestors I gotta fight to get to you. I'm coming for your soul. I'm coming for your soul. You will not take another breath if you take mine. Fuck that. Fuck that. Even in the afterlife, I'll be a motherfucking problem, bitch. And that's how I feel about it. Like, yeah, I'm that type of warrior. I'm that type of problem. Like, for real. For real. And I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying. And you know what? Haiti. Hey, the Haiti Revolution. They used their ancestors to come back to help fight this war. I'm telling you, I'll be in there slaying motherfuckers, making teeth fall out, hair fall out, making people shit, piss, and everything else on themselves. Yep, sure would. For at least 300 years. So at the time, when was this? Hey Siri, when was the Willie Lynch speech?
The William Lynch speech and address. supposedly delivered in 1712, on the control of slaves in Virginia, is now considered to be a 20th century, partly on account of its use of anachronistic terms such as program and refueling. This is from Wikipedia.
Okay. Okay. 312 years ago. Huh. It's been open to us and accessible to us for the whole time. That's crazy. What are the cops for? Police police try to intimidate you. You know, mainly the police. Uh I'm going through a situation right now, but I ain't intimidated. I can tell you that much. Cause I know what the type of playing field I got. You know? And from what I'm hearing, the guy that I'm having investigated, he uh he got a lot of people that don't like him. He got a lot of people that don't like him. Very arrogant guy. But once this process is over with, we'll discuss that. And all my neighbors involved. Yeah, we got damn. You know what I realized? I'm the only black one over here on my side, right? Uh I told y'all that story about the Venezuelan because these people are Mexican, right? And they don't speak Spanish. They just speak straight English. Or they say they don't speak Spanish, you know. Straight English. I was just looking at hold on, the game is live right now. So yeah, okay. I'm not really into it, but I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm hoping for an upset right now. I ain't gonna lie. Um, but I I I see that they think that they're white people, you know, and they follow. And the reason why the Hispanics follow the same, and the Asians, uh, the Asians, the Arabics, everybody, the Africans, everybody follows the same script simply because they understand who the real Jews are. You know, they understand that this land is native to the Black Americans. As long as you can keep them in this cycle of fear, in this cycle of worrying about, oh, what are they gonna do? Out, man, do something. Do something. Listen, because honestly, I've been in a situation where, and I've told this story before. I've left my job. I really ain't say too much to him, you know. He went off on me and I told him I ain't gonna do that. That's not something that I do, you know, that's not in my job description. You know, I left the job. When I came back, this motherfucker was dead. This is how I know I don't have to do anything, you know, to you. I don't gotta do nothing to you. I gotta leave you alone and let life take care of you. Because I got other shit that I'm trying to accomplish that I give more damn about than your feelings about me. Feelings are meant to be hurt. You know, it's an emotion. And if you don't know how to deal with your fucking emotions, get the fuck away from me. Because I don't got time for you. So that's why I guess, yeah, fear, yeah. Fear, fear can fear does play into it. You know, they truly do use fear. Um through the real estate, uh through the banking systems, hell, even down to the insurance companies, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their hand in the cookie jar. It's like they really, and the crazy part is, like, to me the crazy part is y'all doing all this stuff, and the Bible says that you will do all of this stuff, and the Bible says you got to pay for it. So why are you even acting like that? Why do you want to burn? Like, why is that a thing, sir? Like, why is that a thing that you want to go party with the with the devil? Like, what? What? That is insane to me, the way people think. Age, color, and shade. So this is how they pin. So while you got them pumping fear into the neighborhood, you also got them saying, okay, now we're gonna put light skin against dark skin. Uh oh, you think this is what Kendrick Lamar just? Nah, Kendrick trying to separate them colonizers from us. Yeah. But at the same time, he didn't put too much information out. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. But that could be a song that could drive separation between two different cultures. You know, yeah. Intelligence, intelligence, size, fat against skinny. Yeah, you know, I be talking about big man. Yeah, I be having some big jokes. Yeah, uh, yeah, intelligence. Yeah, I could see it all. Damn. And they really put this in place when, like, they put like people out there, comics. This became a big thing of putting one against the other with comics, and or just discussing these matters, even bringing them up, you know, plants a seed in you to be like, oh yeah, well, there is a difference between this and that, this and that. Status on plantation, bro. I just told my, hey, listen. I just told my godmom, listen, you got two different type of slaves. You got the field slave and you got the house slave, right? She was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, that's right. I was like, well, I was like, imagine modern day times. What would the field slave look like in modern day times? And she was like, I don't know. And I said, it'll look like it'll look like the field people, the field slaves will be going into work, clocking in. Like, they'll tell you when you can come in, when you can have your lunch break, when you can take your actual break, and when you can leave. Right? You can go retire to your stable. I said, now the house slave got a little bit more freedom. Even though they still got, they got to tend to their slavery bills, they still can go do what they want to go do. They still got to pay for, all the different types of stuff like the rent, insurance, car note, all that. They still got some time to, go watch them field niggas work. So I don't know. That's just how my mind think right now. So yeah. Yeah. And this is why we don't have any trust in the community. And so I don't know. It could, like I said, that Kendrick Lamar song could be looked at two different ways, but I do think it's more of a positive because he basically saying, "Stay out of my fucking business." This is the reason why we can't get nothing done is because somebody's always poking their nose and trying to see what the fuck we got going on. Because they listen, all of them scared. All of them scared of judgment. They all are scared to hold accountability for what their ancestors have done and what they have continuously uh, carried on throughout history. This is ridiculous. It's nasty. It's nasty work. I'm telling you, once a certain amount of people start waking up, it's great. It's wartime. I hope y'all know that, because it's sad, and it's sad how y'all have done us. Even, hey man, and some of our people ain't safe too. Some of our people gonna be put on that chopping block too. I'm telling you. So, now, boy, when he talked about this right here, I don't know whether I skipped over it. Well, what I was doing, I was probably doing something with my phone. But yeah, I don't like to talk when I'm smoking. Yeah, hell is smoke. Um, no, my bad, y'all. Let me get back to. So when they say protect the black woman and Shannon Sharp laugh, like that clip where it was like Shannon Sharp, where Gary Owens like, Shannon Sharp, you don't protect black women. He started laughing. He said, "You shucking job too." That motherfucker started laughing. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, yo. That shit was crazy. And I was just like, why Gary O? I feel like Gary O is trying to put him on blast, put him on Front Street. You know, tell everybody that he was a coon ass nigga. Without saying he was a coon ass nigga. You know. uh that's just in my eyes, to me, I didn't take offense to Gary Owens saying it. I took offense to Shannon Sharp's response to it and how he didn't stand on business and how he big for no reason. You big for no reason. You old Terry Crews ass nigga. You know, and speaking of Terry Crews, that's another big black man that, perfect example of what they did it right here. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Can we go down? We can go down the list, bruh. Of how many people really have fallen to this method? Damn, so many, so many. One thing I just realized, people got livelihoods just like I got a livelihood. And just like you out here to get me, there's somebody out here to looking to get some bad guys too. That's on the right side of things. You know what I'm saying? You got some people out here that really don't care about their job. And you got some people out here like me who don't care what they doing as long as they're doing something that helps people in a positive way and gives them insight and insight on how they can grow in a better way. Um, this is crazy, but yeah. Let me get through. I just kept getting a vision of Rodney King. Like all these black people gotten arrested. Woo. And the ones that took the money, the celebrities, the entertainers that took the money, they in that honey trap. This is the whole reason why we have celebrities and entertainers. All right, so listen, because I want to get to the next video. Benny, what you saying is powerful and impacting. Thank you for bringing this to light. I just want to say, the way this is set up, Most definitely, it has worked for 312 years to be exact. They pushing for 400 years after the 400 years. So they had 100 years in legal slavery, and now it's they've been pushing the time back. They've been pushing it back. They've been pushing it back. They've been pushing it back. And lastly, this video right here. This video right here. Oh, that's my boy Gaddy Green. That's his cash out right there. If you wanna send him some money, um, Gaddy Green, he can bring a lot of information to the table, and that's all he want. That green, so he can keep pumping that information out. Now, this information kind of that's kind of it shocked me on how that. Okay, you remember when I said in the beginning of the video, of how they used to be like black people used to be like, "Oh, I'm Indian." Be like, "What tribe you from?" And they be like, "Oh, Cherokee." Be like, "Oh, nigga, that's what everybody say. You ain't Cherokee, nigga." Da 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 da. So let's do this. I think, to me, I don't know if it's. See, this is my thing. I don't know if it's you or your parents or your grandparents that you gotta trace back to what land is acquired and how much land it is. But wherever your parents or your grandparents were born, I'm thinking grandparents. I'm thinking grandparents. Because those would be the first set of people that's free legally, right? Quote unquote free legally. Um so that's how I think when he asked that question right here, how do I acquire my land patent? Well, you gotta, because when I was reading up on it, it was telling me that um, you had to figure out what tribe you came from. So to me, in order to figure that out, um, you got to figure out where your grandparents were born. And I was just thinking about the ancestry test. That's why I took a pause just now. I was just thinking about the ancestry test and why they don't give you the tribes, why they only give you um like what country you from, why they don't, or what percentage of this area you from. Nah, tell us what tribes we from, because there's 12 to 13 tribes, right? There's 12 to 13 tribes. Why are we not focused on that? And a reason why we not focused on the tribes is simply because if they focus on the tribes, then they would have to give the people their land. Understand that. Let's go. Do you hear that? Everyone knows about this. You know what I'm saying, though? My thing is, you know how they say there's a couple of good snakes in out of those thousands of snakes that's in there. You gotta figure out which one it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is one of those situations because hmm, it's just like you know how you just get a replay of like different things that didn't happen in your life. That just you just like sit back and you just like damn. Like when I first seen this video right here, man, I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad because it make you realize how greedy people are and how people want to steal from you when jealousy it just make you realize how real jealousy is and how people want to steal from you and be you because they don't obtain or possess what they see that you have in you. You know, I be like, when I see somebody that got a skill that I don't have, I be like, hell yeah, I root them on. I cheer them on. I don't be on no dumb shit. I don't be on no hating ass shit, man. I don't. And it just ooh. That's the secret the Jews are holding over America. This is why America has to send them all that money. You hear me? This is why they said Putin the big bad wolf. They said Putin the big bad wolf because he said, "Bitch, I'll tell them all. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell everybody in this motherfucker. You know what's going on, what happened, what's going down. You hear me? I'll tell everybody." So yeah, that's what I believe. I believe that that's the secret that the Jews knew. That Jewish lady came to me. She said, once you find out, y'all gonna be mad. And yes, I'm mad. I'm mad at everybody. Everybody involved. Like y'all, man, listen. And it just show you why you have different races coming at you crazy the way they do. The Trinidadians, the Africans, the Mexicans, the Asians, you know, the Arabics. The Arabics really don't come at you too crazy. Some of them do. They come at the women crazy. They come at the women crazy. Uh, a lot of those Middle Eastern people come at the women crazy. But I've met some nice ones. I met some nice guys. Um, And it's I feel like it's all about respect. You know, one thing about it, this is why I get along with a lot of nationalities, a lot of people from a lot of different perspectives, different areas of the world. I can say that I don't get along with everybody, you know, but I do get along with a lot of different people from around the world, and a lot of people when they see me, they are so excited to see me because I hold a conversation with them. I actually act like I care because sometimes you know people just need that ear, you know, to for somebody to hear them out, you know, and I provide that. Um, Even on the days that I don't even want to do it, you know, I just find it in myself to, you know, hear them out and find some encouraging words for them. Uh, my shit going crazy, but yeah, um, I don't know. I look for the positivity in everything that I do because I know I've been and I know where I could have been. You know, I know that there's a lot of things that could have happened that didn't happen, and I'm just so thankful that it didn't. You know, I thank my lucky stars that I didn't focus on, you know, what was going on around me, that I could focus on the fact that I can continuously keep going, keep my head up and keep going, you know, and you know, I didn't ran to I didn't man listen. I'm just kind of disappointed in celebrities. I'm disappointed in how they kept this from us as well. You know, and every last one of them is going to get punished right along with everybody who was involved. I believe in our Lord and Savior. Um, I know that you know in some people eyes, my life ain't right. But that's in your eyes. You know, my connection with God is my connection with God, you know, and it's a very open and strong connection. And, you know, I don't know. I think that's why I've been protected, and I feel like that's why that dude dropped dead in the piece. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to plan on doing something to me because he did. He started speaking in that language, in some other language. It wasn't Spanish. I tell you that much. It was not no Spanish that he was speaking in, and and I just kind of looked at him, laughed, said, "Keep on making them pizzas, cause I'm out, bitch." I took off on his ass. I was working at Papa John's. I took off on his ass. I said, "I signed up to be a delivery driver, bitch. Fuck, I signed up to be no damn pizza maker. I signed up here to get some tips. Fuck you, mean." Oh, he was mad at me. He started cussing me out. I don't know. He probably was cussing me out because I couldn't understand him. I walked the fuck off on him. And God knows, probably if I could understand him, I probably would have went toe to toe with him. Because, you know, one thing about me, I used to have this thing where uh, I have to, I would have to prove myself, but I don't need to prove myself to anyone. You know, I've proven myself to myself. You know, uh, time and time again, I've proven that I am the greatest. Who's ever done it, who's ever did it. Nah, I'm just playing. But nah, in my head, for real, like I am the greatest. Like I look at myself as a warrior, a ninja fucking warrior, and I'm ready to take on any battle. It doesn't matter what it is or who it is, how big or how small, you know, how skinny or how small. I mean, how big or how small, how skinny. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Shit. Yeah, that shit right there. You know, yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. It's just I went through some emotions, but at the end of the day, this is something I just can't wrap my head around on why would they do it. Why would they do it? And it's almost like the ones who want to come out of slavery is going to start opening their eyes up and start looking into this stuff. And the ones who are complicit and comfortable on the field are going to be okay with this stuff. And it does. And I don't encourage just, black people to look at this. I encourage all nations to look at this, nationalities to look at this, because, like, at the end of the day, you got to make it right too. You know, you can't just continuously go down a path where you think you doing all this stuff, and then uh you never ask for forgiveness, but you're doing everything else right in life, but still either keeping it secret or even treating certain people a certain type of way. You know, that judgment is coming, and there should be an apology issued out. And I have heard, mm, I think it was Zimbabwe. I think it was Zimbabwe that came out publicly and made an apology to the Black Americans. Yeah, but to those, this is gonna be my last thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna get off of here. To those black males who are thinking about or interested in sharing your special sauce with the Japanese, I'm gonna say this: better make negotiations real. Make them negotiations real. Now I always wondered, like this, Benny really kind of explained to me why it's in the world today, in today's world, the most powerful people are the white man and the black woman. Most powerful two individuals. Like if you really want to look at it. So that explains that dynamic. And fellas, get that spirit back. You know what I'm saying? It's time to fire up some shit in that chamber, boy. So I can embrace some feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, cause y'all be bullshitting. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all be motherfucking bullshitting. I'm like, damn. I even give you a chance. I give y'all niggas a chance so that I can just count on you. And sometimes you just let me down. And that white man know you gonna let me down. And that's why he come on in and act like he doing something. But really, that black woman just his trophy to showcase in front of you. Think about it. Get that strength back. Eat them Wheaties. Eat your Wheaties, boys. Just think about it. Like, if you do pass away, guess what? You get a whole new avatar. You even get a chance to dap up with God and say, I'm ready to go back in. You get a whole what 16 to 18 years to plot on these motherfuckers again. Hey man, listen. Hey, that's how I be thinking, bro. I don't know, man. Listen, I chose this life that I'm living right now a long time ago when I was like a child. I knew that uh, there was going to come a point in time in life where I was going to be on my own. And I knew because I knew that I was meant to change the world in some type of way. I don't ask me. I don't know how, but I just feel like there are some things that, and I have some ideas on how it's gonna happen, but hey, let's. Only time will tell. Yeah. I got some plans. Oh, I got some plans, and I had time. I've had plenty of time to meditate and to to get it right. You know, I pushed away everybody that I felt like I I cared about. If I cared about you, I pushed you away because if I was to ever actually go into this mission, I wouldn't want them to use anybody that I loved as someone that they gonna try to take out to try to hurt me. Everybody I wanted around me, I wanted them to be soldiers. I wanted them to be fighters. I never wanted them to have a piece of my heart. So I turned cold. It wasn't it wasn't because I wanted to, it's because it's because I wanted to. It's because I wanted to. It's because like I know I got a bigger mission ahead and I really don't have time for bullshitters. I don't. I don't have time for bullshitters. I have time for warriors. I have time for people who want real change in this world, who want everybody who's greedy out of this world, who want all the thieves, all the criminals. People look at me like that. People look at me like a real criminal, and I don't mind them looking at me like that because if you looking at me like that, that means there's something about you. There's something about you that is screaming that you are what you're trying to proclaim me to be. You know, because only judgment comes from experience. You know, I didn't know that a motherfucker could be jealous of you until I experienced it from someone. You know, I call it hate, but at the same time, in that moment, in that time, I'm really not thinking about whether you're you're judging me or you being jealous. Are you giving off jealous signs? In that moment when I'm talking to you, I'm not thinking about that. You know, but that was something that I had to start becoming aware of because, you know, things that you do in life, people can become jealous of you. Even your own family members can become jealous of you, and that is a hard pill to swallow. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm cool with that shit. As long as long as as long as we building, no. And then I ain't know I was on here for an hour, but I'm about to get up off of here because no, this shit just it's kind of mind boggling. So if you want to know how to find the land pattern, I'm saying I'm guessing because you're not gonna find it. I don't believe you're gonna find it up under your name. Um, either I go with grandfather. If you do know your grandfather's name, find it. Um, and this is why I feel like they put in the music in the rap music create a whole bunch of baby mamas. That way you don't know, man. Damn, this shit suck, bro. This shit suck. We fell. We fell for it for real. But boy, what God got for y'all, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because God got something for y'all. God got something for y'all. On that note, I'm in that piece. Wow.